A fisherman was returning home with his catch when he saw a group of boys torturing a defenseless turtle on the beach. He traded his fish to the boys for the turtle's life, and he released it back into the sea. The next day, the turtle came back to thank him and offered to take him to the palace of the Dragon King at the bottom of the sea. The fisherman rowed on the turtle's back to the Dragon Palace. He was greeted by the Dragon King's beautiful daughter. A great feast was laid out for him, and he was invited to stay for as long as he liked. He soon lost all track of time. The princess showed the fisherman the palace gardens, which contained all 4 seasons at the same time. Spring in the east, summer in the south, autumn in the west, and winter in the north. The snowy landscape reminded the fisherman of his hometown. He felt homesick and longed to return home to his mother. Before he left, the princess gave him a beautiful box, a keepsake of his time at the Dragon Palace. But she warned him never to open it. The fisherman returned to the surface world, riding on the turtle's back. But the fisherman's village looked different. He didn't recognize anybody, nor did anybody recognize the fisherman. When he gave his name, the villagers said that somebody with that name used to live there, but he mysteriously disappeared hundreds of years ago. The fisherman was distraught. Everyone and everything he knew was gone. Then he remembered the box. He forgot the princess's warning and opened the lid. A puff of smoke billowed out. When the smoke cleared, his beard had grown long, his hair had grown white, and his skin was wrinkled. In the blink of an eye, he'd become an old man, for the box contained the years that he had spent in the palace of the Dragon King. Hi, I'm Matthew Meyer. I'm a folklorist, author, and illustrator of Yokai, supernatural creatures from Japanese folklore. When I came to Japan in 2007, I fell in love with the depth and richness of Japanese folklore. But I was also shocked to discover how little of it has been translated into other languages. I thought that if I could translate these stories into English, people around the world could enjoy them as much as I do. For the past 14 years, it's been my mission to translate, illustrate, and share yokai with people all around the world. I've published 4 encyclopedias of Japanese folklore. I also run yokai.com, the illustrated database of Japanese folklore. The Palace of the Dragon King will be my 5th encyclopedia. It features over 100 yokai from Japanese folklore and mythology. Each entry has been researched and illustrated based on original Japanese sources. For many of them, this is the first time they have ever appeared in English. The Palace of the Dragon King covers a wide range of yokai, from holy spirits to cute critters to evil monsters. Some will make you laugh, others might make you scream. 2/3 of the book is dedicated entirely to sea monsters, and the final chapter is dedicated to the Dragon Palace itself and its inhabitants, including the Dragon King, his daughters, and their servants. If you've read my other books, then you'll be familiar with the format of this book. It's full of art, with large illustrations accompanying every entry. There's also a map, which includes the locations where many of these yokai come from. Because it's an encyclopedia, The Palace of the Dragon King works fine on its own. You don't have to have read any of my other books to enjoy it. But if you love folklore, you can also order my other books from this Kickstarter. I'm asking for your support because I need your help to make this book. I self-publish because I don't want to cut corners or compromise on the quality of my book. The books are produced locally here in Japan using Japanese materials, not outsourced to other countries. I'm also selecting the highest quality papers and inks available because I want this book to be the best quality that it can be. but all of that requires a large upfront investment, which is where you come in. When you back this project, not only will you get a high-quality copy of the book, you can also have your name in the book to prove that you were there to help kickstart it. You can also get really cool rewards, like high-quality Giclée art prints, colorful postcards of the yokai from the book, matching bookmarks with good luck amulets on the reverse, and very limited collector's editions, which come in matching slipcases. I'm also offering a special reward during this Kickstarter, a large poster featuring a number of the Dragon King's servants. These prophetic mermaids appeared in the 19th century and foretold the coming of epidemics, and they promised to protect anybody who viewed their image from sickness. This poster will be printed on high-quality Japanese washi paper and will include details about these creatures, including their names, their size, and when and where they appeared. My work is based on original sources whenever possible. My sources include old books, newspapers, woodblock prints, news reports, scrolls and paintings, and other materials that in many cases have never been translated into English. None of the creatures in my books were invented by me. They all come from real folklore and legends. Whether you're brand new to yokai or a hardcore folklore fan, you're going to love The Palace of the Dragon King. I can't wait to make my 5th book a reality, and I hope you'll join me for the process. Thank you so much for watching, and thanks for your support.